Hi everybody! I hope you're doing well, and I certainly miss you. Today we're going to make soap, just like you would have in the lab. This gives us the opportunity to see exactly what it looks like a little bit closer. So to help me today, I have my daughter Lizzie. Hi guys! So Lizzie's going to carry out the experiment just like you would, and we're going to have it take place right here on our dining room table. All right, Lizzie, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Terrific. So we've already done a few things in advance. You've made the salt water. And you have gotten the mass of our fat. We have found the volume of our rubbing alcohol. And our sodium hydroxide. So we're good to go there. The first step then that you're going to do is on page 95, and that would be step 3. So you need to take our 11 grams of fat and 20 milliliters of rubbing alcohol and place them both into the beaker. Now, you're going to stir the mixture with the stirring rod for 3 minutes. We're going to use the magic of TV to accelerate this, but I'll keep track of the time. All right, so 3 minutes in, and you can take a look at our mixture. Lizzie, could you hold it just a little closer to the camera? There you go, terrific. You can see there's still a lot of globs of fat in there, but some of it has started to break down. All right, our next step will be step 4. It says have your teacher pour your 20 milliliters of sodium hydroxide into the small beaker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And immediately, Lizzie, do you see any changes in color?
Yeah, it started to turn kind of yellowish.
Okay, so it's kind of yellow. All right, the next thing says to place the beaker on a hot plate on low. Stir the mixture with the stirring rod. So just as you've done before, we're going to heat this up, and Lizzie's going to continue to stir it. Keep a careful eye on there, and I'll try to get some shots for you. It says to stir it for about 10 minutes. So again, the magic of the internet here, kids. We're going to make sure that you see just what happens in a quicker time. Lizzie, do you notice a color change right there?
It starts to look a little bit pink.
Yeah, it's looking sort of pink or purplish. So in order to make this safer for you to stir, I'm going to hold your stir rod, and you go ahead and put on a glove to hold the beaker in place. There you go. So it says the fat should dissolve and the liquid will become clear. After the liquid is clear, it will become slightly yellow. When it turns yellow, it's done. Don't let the mixture boil, and don't put your face directly over the beaker. I can see that you're wearing your safety gear, and that's important. Okay, so we've been stirring and heating now for about 7 minutes. Lizzie, can you make any other observations for us?
Well, it's starting to look a little bit yellow in addition to the pink, and the fat's completely dissolved.
Okay, let's let it keep going, and you keep stirring, and pretty soon we'll be at just the right point. Okay. All right, so now we have our solution, and it's just beginning to boil. We don't want that to happen, so Lizzie's going to take that right off, and she's going to pour it into the salt water we've already prepared. Whoop, quick switcheroo. There we go. And immediately you can see sort of like a cloud form there. We're just going to give that a moment. And I'm going to pull this a little closer so we can see it on the screen a little better. You might see that there's sort of a clear water looking layer down here, and up here this white pinkish layer. What does that tell us that the pinkish layer is floating on top of the other?
It's less dense than the water.
Okay, so whatever we have made, hopefully it's soap, is less dense than the salt water we've created. Now let me give you a little hint. The salt water, and you've probably read this already in reading 11.1, but the salt water makes the soap harden. It is not part of the reaction here. All right, so that's all for today. We're going to come back to you another day when we're able to test the properties of our soap to look for its density, its hardness, its solubility, all those good things you already know about commercial ivory soap, which is pure because it's a pure substance. All right, that's it for today. Thanks, Lizzie.
Of course. Bye,
Bye.
guys.